Hi everybody, Nick Blazer here with another Play and Explain video from the WBIF World Individual Championship, Individual World Championship. Oh, this is round 6. So we've made it through the opening 5 rounds. Everyone's played their 5 matches, and now it moves into a Swiss system where I should be playing people with a similar record from here on out. I made it out of those opening rounds with a 3-2 record. So did my opponent, apparently. So my opponent today, Panagiotis something or other. It's this Panagiotis. It looks like a Grecian player. Grecian, is that a word? A Greek player? Anyway, that's who I'm playing today. I was checking his stats out online. Looks like he plays a lot of backgammon in the WBIF. I presume he too. I guess it could be a female. But yeah, averaging around a 7 or something like this. So pretty strong, experienced player. So it should be an interesting matchup today, and we'll see if I can keep playing decent. I've been keeping up with the study and trying to sharpen up my game and get back into my best playing ability, which I haven't been focused on for some time now. And yeah, I don't know if I feel like I've been super on top of that this past week, but I feel like I'm getting sharper. Things are coming together. And I've got this new board skin that Mal Kalf helped me out with too here. I guess we've got these, I think they're selling them or something. I don't know how the whole story works exactly, but I asked for something that matched my book colors, my purple and gold and everything like that. So once we get in the match, you'll see it. But yeah, you can configure those in Heroes now. And now that I have this nice board that matches all my stuff and looks pretty, I've been playing most of my practice stuff on Heroes lately too. Getting used to. It's not quite as easy to request a match just for practice, kind of like you can on Galaxy or something like that. But I'm usually able to get something, a 7-point speed match going or something like that. So I've been practicing more often there too. Let's see if we are ready to play here. Tournament. Yeah, as we get started here too, I'm next commentary stuff up. Okay, everything looks nice over there. Yeah, look at my beautiful purple and yellow flower checkers on the purple and gold. I really like it. I think it looks cool. Maybe it's weird for some people. I don't know. A little bit loud or something. But I've been enjoying practicing on it for sure. I like the geometric. Oh yeah, let's give him a good match here too. All right, we got a nice opening with the point. He splits. I'm looking to attack. I do not get to. So I know that I tactically kind of enjoy duplicating the 4 here. That would anchor otherwise, and it allows me to split without stepping under the gun. And I get to unstack, get to do a bit of everything. So I think it looks like a pretty nice play with the 4-2 there. 6-5, nothing supernatural. Probably, maybe just run from the back because you can get it to safety. If you run from the 20, you got to leave a direct shot somewhere. So I don't like that quite as much. And I'll be once again looking to attack. I do not get to. What does this get to do, though? Can't move either back checker, but I will be ahead in the race afterward. So I probably want to clean up and not leave a shot. Which actually, so maybe we do this, and now I have the option of making the ace as well. Then I take away builders for attacking on the 5 here. I don't think I want to volunteer. I think I probably just want to keep all my checkers pure here and play to the 3. So I'm going to go like that. Even though tactically I really don't want this blot and board for if I run and get to hit a fly shot or something like that this roll. I don't know. Didn't seem worth leaving the direct to avoid it though. 6-5 can come around the bend. So do I want to be closer? The easier place to escape from later is going to be the 22. I don't think I'm under undue pressure by staying there. So maybe I should run the harder checker here, given that I'm ahead in the race as well and I want to escape. Gives me more numbers to escape to a winning race later. Those are always tricky decisions to me, though. It's never crystal clear to me whether I want to go from the front or the back. No rule of thumb covers all cases. All right, I'm down 8 now, so I'm still happy to run if I get the chance. I don't want to run into a triple shot here when I'm still down in the race. If I could run to safety, though, I'd be good enough in the race. So with this roll, I'll just improve my board. Okay, 6s is going to be a lot to contest with to stay in this game. I probably need to hit a fly shot to stay alive. I don't think the contact's going to be nice enough. If I just roll and stay back, 6-3. So, okay. So if I escape, then we're at 109 to 92 is a clear pass on the race. So I can't do that. So I'll go ahead and work on my board and see if I want to use this as enough contact to still play this out. I doubt it. I think 17 pips is still just too much, and most of the time he can just kind of play past me. If I want to think of this as like a 22-point anchor or something, best case, it's still not looking that good to me. I do have a very strong board, though. Yeah, I need to be able to sit back here and threaten the contact, and I just don't think I can do that easy enough, so I think I'm going to let it go. These are tricky, though, when they're not just like a simple single checker back game. There's a little bit more going on than usual there. All right, 4-3. I think these are fun too. So I have the dilemma between 5 points. I used the wrong spare, so I'm immediately leaving towards the defensive one. He has 9 in the zone, wants to unstack all these things. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Usually, just as a rule of thumb, it feels like the offensive point is stronger, though. But here I feel like I have enough reasons to make the defensive anchor instead, and I can still, like 3-1, 4-1, things like that, make it with a better roll in the future. See? As planned. Oh, but I get hit. Okay. Got a ton of returns from the bar, though. Any 6-up is not going to be one of them. So instead of hopping out into many shots, I'll just bring a checker into the zone and keep working on my board. Clearly down in the race, so seeking contact now. And my opponent just looking to clean this up. Maybe he could challenge my anchor instead and clean up. Yeah, I think this is my initial instinct. Maybe it's more shots or something like that, but at least usually I have to give up the 20 when I hit. So you get some compensation. I'm ready to hit for sure. So I don't think I have to worry about patiently sitting on the anchor or anything like this. Even if I get hit back, I get a ton of returns with a better board. Ouch, 6s hurts though. Oh, and he's going to get to make the 5-point on my head as well. Now I'm in some trouble, and I really could use the 3 to anchor right away. 4 in is something. How bad is this? This is 30 pips. It's 9 in the zone. Threatening to have a 4th back. I have 1 up, but we do have equal boards, and he hasn't escaped yet. So most of the time he's going to point on head or hit, we'll say, put a 2nd up and get another roll. And then most of the time I should be anchoring somewhere. But when I don't, when I have like one bad sequence, then I'm often getting closed out and losing a gammon. He's mostly escaped the back checker already too, so I don't really have a lot of counterplay here. So I'm leaning towards just letting this one go. What's a really bad roll? Like a 6-1 can't hit anything, and then he's still just sort of consolidating his position. And yeah, so when things go well in a scenario like that, I'm trying to anchor with a 30 pip deficit in the race and no counterplay, and so I'm still like, I might have a take after that, but it's not like I'm winning the game after bad sequences. So I think that's going to push me toward passing too. All right, he opens with the best roll. I get to split. I'm sorry about all the sound issues in my previous Play and Explains too. Hopefully that's all cleaned up now. I had been messing with a noise gate, so you couldn't hear like my computer humming in the background or outside sounds or anything like that. I don't know how much that matters, but it was cutting off my voice sometimes too. Okay. I get a fan already. This is a strong start for him already too with the rack. He's going to split. What am I hoping to do? I'm a little bit scared to hit loose now. So I think probably I just need to make the 9-point. He could anchor, he could make the bar, but I think I can't risk being in the air against the 3-point board, I don't think. I'm going to use that save first bold principle there. 6-5 can just work on consolidating a racing advantage, escape a checker, I think. What else can he do? He's going to end up overrun very quickly if he does something like 13-8, 10-4 to focus on the offensive side, and it accomplishes nothing if I roll the deuce to anchor. Yeah, the bot from the 20 has to go into direct range, so I think this is the play I'd end up finding too. It does reduce contact, though, with the better board, so maybe there's an argument to finding something else. I guess 20 to 14 duplicates anchoring twos, so you could park there and come up with something. This can't be too bad of a game plan either, but when you have the option of just winning the race, this kind of gives me a way back in. So now my plan is to roll a 3 and have the racing lead and just figure it out from there against not a lot of material in the zone. So I think he's giving up too much when it goes wrong. Would be my instinct anyway. All right. Naturally, when we talk about what could go wrong, it's going to happen. So we could clean up 8-4 to avoid leaving any shots, but yeah, instinct is to link up, make a point. But that does leave me this double shot to really take a commanding lead and checkers back in the race. I'm hitting for sure. And then what do I want to leave from the roof? Do I want to just step up and kind of be linked up here? Maybe that's the best option. I don't think it matters too much between 4s and 1s or 5s and 2s. So this way I can still make the 17 or the 22 a lot of times. So we'll try like that. Ooh, and the rollout of 1-0 is especially good. He's not down enough. This is tricky. He's got so much better of a board that maybe you do want to focus on just offense somehow. But of course he could just make the 20, freeze all these checkers, and have a simple holding game for sure if he wants it. You know, this leaves some counterplay open that I'm not sure is worth it. I think I lean towards making the anchor. The thing about it, though, is that it gives me some room to play behind, but I don't think I'm ready. I'm not, like, fully escaped, so I don't think that's, like, the priority yet. (3-1). I could safety the checker, but I think just having a board point in front of all these checkers is going to be pretty strong, too. Let's go that way. I don't know for sure. This could be a little big. How do I pass that up, though? I haven't developed anything yet, you know? So it feels this way, too, when I get hit. Like, even if I can't enter, I've still got a lot of play. How bad do I need a tempo? I'm outboarded, so I don't want to in that sense. I'm ahead in the race and checkers back, so I don't want to there. I have to give up the 9. Yeah, I think there's too many things going against it. So I could play 13-8, but maybe 22-17 is a nice distraction play, so that when my opponent rolls something that comfortably makes the 22 or the 3-point, instead of getting pointed on head, maybe I get a shot or get to escape or something like that. The counter argument, the aces are a little bit duplicated. The 5s aren't doing anything, but he's not really ready to give up the mid anyway. Yeah, this feels like the idea. I think it's just so much worse when he makes the 3-point if I'm there. So I'm going to try this out. This is interesting as well. I think he wants the anchor. Oh, he's just going to go for the loose hit, though. Okay. Yeah, he's running out of time to, like, advance the back checkers. Seems like a big problem. 1, and do I need to hit him off the edge here and get another blot in the mix? I don't think so. I do gain a lot. I'm leaving a ton of shots if I don't. Yeah, maybe there's actually more shots because he'll be happy to hit loose with a 5 or a 4 from the bar or something like this. If I advance 17-15. Or a 3-2 if I enter up there. And of course already, maybe it could be worth it. And the upside is, of course, huge when I don't get hit. Yeah, okay. I'll go for the hit and talk myself into it. 3-2. I am down 13 away, 11 away, so I'm not adjusting a ton here. But I have 4 checkers back. I'm threatening to have the equal board. I'm ahead in the race. I've got a lot going here. 5-4-2 is great. The game isn't over, but I'm like pretty commanding lead with 4 checkers back. Ace-5, ace-4, ace-deuce are all super strong, of course. I think I should double this. I don't know. I'm like a little bit on the edge here. He's clearly has some good counterplay, right? But it's a little stiff too, so I think there can be market loss with like an awkward roll on his side too. Sixes, this must be good. I think we're going to start by doing this. And I am looking pretty loose in the outfield here. But I think I can just pick up lots and work on escaping later and just kind of hold here. What does my play be? I could turn this into a blitz. That looks really strong too. I have 2 checkers on the bar. I'm not leaving any shots. Well, just the 4, right? And I have plenty of counterplay when that gets hit. But it allows me time to just kind of pick up and come around. Yeah, maybe with the lead in the race, the prime is not the idea. This looks likely to be the play, but let's look at the 5 prime again. And what can go wrong here? He can just anchor at the edge, and then this 5 prime isn't worth that much. He's got a very strong game. If he hits at the edge, he's going to buy a lot of time to do that. So yeah, I think I should. I think I've talked myself into this. My first instinct was that it would be like way too overrun. But I think it plays here. All right, ace is hitting. 6, I think the priority is to cover first. So we'll bring that down. And the ace can get a little more mobility. My blitzing idea is going wonderfully. Let's, sure, just make the bar point for now. Aces can get hit, but I mean, just in case I have a little trouble finding my way out. I have this to lean on too. 5s and 6s are aces to step up. Okay, 5-3 is great. Ooh, I get this interesting parlay too. 5-4. This is awkward distribution, but I don't think I want to open up the prime and leave a shot at the same time to avoid it. So I'm just going to take what I've been given. And I get to clear the 5 point. That's probably pretty decent here for distribution. Should make it a little harder to leave a shot. I don't have any like problem numbers for a little bit. Oh, aces are a problem. Never mind. Aces are like really bad. So now I have an ace and I pre-clear the 6. So I think that's pretty important to do. Could take a checker off though. I don't know how much better aces are going to be this way. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good version of him. And how can this be right? 3s are already a shot. What else can I do? If I stack up, then I have a lot of double shots. If I do this, then what? Deuces, 6-2, 5-2 leave shots. 3-2? Yeah, 3-2 leaves a shot as well. So already, I still have problems there, and I've stacked up the deuce really bad. This just looks so weird. I can't imagine it's got to be the best of some awkward options, though. Not making the bear-in particularly easy on myself, so now I'm hoping for an ace after I was just trying to dodge one. I don't think there's any way I should clear the 4 and stack up the deuce or something like that, but I thought about it and it just seemed too weird to leave the double gap between. Oh, he's got to crunch somehow. 6-5, sure. It's not bad. Ooh, 6-4 is very nice to get 2 checkers moving. Sure. We got to leave the 3. Right, we're hit, but it's duplicated with the cover number, so we'll get an ace from the bar at least. Maybe interesting to consider coming off the anchor and making the ace deuce leave a shot. Okay, he gets his other checker activated. I am happy to hit it or whatever to try to win more gammons and backgammons. All right, still a long road to losing. Even when I get closed out, I've got 7 checkers off, so at that point I would still have around 40% winning chances. So I'm doing well, but never really. Most likely we're going to go back and forth like this quite a bit. 5s is going to hit again. Okay. If he had a direct in range, maybe slotting the 6 would be the idea. At some point he's going to need to do that. Doesn't seem like it helps much in this position though. 6-4 hops out to a triple shot. Okay. I am not missed. So slotting here seems okay. I don't know what I would do. It's just such a big gain when you get away with it. Okay, he's going to block the double sixes. I like that. I'm going to shoot for fives instead. Should I spend my last spare here? I don't think so. I think there could be a point where I need that ace to play or something to avoid disasters. Of course, I don't want to come into the six, but okay, we hop out there. And nothing reaches. All right, I got one chance to get by. This is kind of awkward for him to play, too. Maybe you could run off the 24. I don't think so. You don't want to touch the checker on the 21. You don't want to play to the ace like this. I guess what I'm leaning towards is probably I'd just give up the midpoint. Ouch. Okay, we've got to clean that up. Can't get by his point. But we're missed again. All right. Now he's ready to come off. Okay, reasonable. 3-2 looks forced. 5-4 double shot. I get hit. Hopefully I get to hit one of these checkers and board. I do not. Okay. 7 to cover would have been huge for him. Aces is maybe my favorite. No, sixes. I like sixes better. I can't cover the 6. It can hit again. Wonder if that's worth it here. Such a misplaced checker to have to place it back there, but just allowing me to run with sixes is a problem too. I guess this doesn't stop me from running from sixes, so maybe I would leave it there. Does anything reach? Nope. Okay. I'm going to get another try. It looks like he can slot the 6 and play 16 to 10 probably. Yeah, that looks good to me. Could be hard to get a double shot here for him, though. 4s and 7s. All right, I missed. We're back on to trying to win a gammon, it looks like. Double 2s. I'm not forced to hit. I would have to leave a double shot to not hit, though. So this must be better, right? What does this look like? Can this ever be right? I mean, it's just so hard to lose from here. Even when he hits, but I mean, he can close a checker out that way. Yeah, I should just like try to not have a blot. We'll try that out. All right. Oh, he's supposed to stay and give me a chance to... Well, it's less clear when he doesn't have his board in order. So maybe he could have gone there. 3-2 for the backgammon. No? Okay. All right, just a gammon will have to do. 9 away, 11 away. He's going to open with the slot. Looks good. I get to do the cool double hit thing. Not going to adjust my cube action too much here. At this score, not a big enough lead, not close enough to match end, more importantly. And I have 4 checkers back and a racing lead. Half escaped behind a better board. This is strong. And he's going to hop out and make me want to hit with the 6 as well. If I hit there and get away with it, like with checkers in the zone, I think I've lost my market by quite a bit. I think I have a pretty... I guess he's like likely to make one of these anchors a lot of the time. And then I'm not as happy to have sent the cube, but it's not too bad. This feels just like too many checkers back and I just like ahead. I think I'm going to go for it. I don't know, though. It's pretty early in the game for it to be too much. Okay, and now I have a decision, too. Is hitting better, like it usually is in the opening? Or should I make the 4-point and volunteer a double shot, a triple shot with that other checker out there? Ton of shots either way. Let's just put a checker behind and take away the best anchor. All right, we're in the melee. At least I have that same advantage I started with, but it's deteriorating quickly. We have basically the same race and checkers back now, and all I have left is the board advantage, which is pretty small. I'm hoping to hit with anything from the roof. That is anything. All right, we're going to get hit again. I think anchor and hit looks pretty nice here. Is there some other thing that I can get? No? Okay. So I still have come out of this with like a pretty strong positional advantage. I'd like to keep this here, but I guess I'd also rather hit, probably. He's only got 6 in the zone, so I don't really need the anchor. And, oh, everything hits me back, though. Maybe I'm not so sure about that. Could just make the 4-point, too. I don't know if it gains me enough. Feels like it does. It just takes so much material out of the zone. Like, how could it be wrong? We can get on the same 4s and 2s by just advancing here, too. And my first instinct was to clean up, but he doesn't have 5, so maybe I should just get off the 5. Let's try that. All right, let's see if I regret sending the extra checker back. Got a lot to clean up here. Yeah, when I fan, it's pretty bad too. Recubes are scary at a score like this, but not scary enough yet. Still have slightly better board and 1,000 checkers back, but I think he's right to get it in sooner than later. Yes, I'm still taking. I have 3 blots and a 4th up here, so I can get stuck on the roof very easily, which is a big problem in this position. I do need to be careful, but again, with only 6 in the zone, I don't think I can sweat that too much. All right. That's a pretty solid sequence. I wonder if I could have passed after that. I still don't know. Now it's looking good for him. Yeah, I don't think he wants to hit loose with nothing in range to cover, but it's not a bad idea to prevent the second anchor. I would probably lean towards just bringing more material somehow. 16 to 10 is indirect, but reduces blots. 13 to 7 gets it most in the action. Okay, this time I think a 6 is going to hit off the edge if he gets the chance. Oh, the 2 might hit the blot in the outfield instead. But just making a 3 puts me in pretty good shape here. Okay. Still can't do it. Sending a checker back with a 3 is still pretty strong too. Feels too early to switch, but maybe with lack of material, yeah, that's probably pretty good. You can also just make the 7 and have a nice prime in front of me. Yeah, that's probably what I do. Step up and see the light with the 22 or something like that. All right. And we've got our worst fears have come true. We have 4 on the roof and can't enter. But we're seeing the reason it felt like a take was all these checkers back means it's going to take a long time to finish a game like this out. So it's not like this unlucky sequence means I'm just immediately dead and never moving again. We're still a long way from that, hopefully. Would have loved to make the 4-point there. Let's see if he starts fighting for that or just making structure. I think he should fight for it. All right. All right, slowly piling all my checkers up on the ace. As this goes on, my timing for an ace-deuce game gets more and more reasonable, even with these 5 checkers back. Yeah, I think I would like to just enter and start fighting, though. At least the priming threat doesn't look so scary yet. Now it's getting a little worse, but he's pretty brittle. Ooh, that would be interesting. I think he wants to make the 7-point here. I'm not sure. I guess the idea of staying spread out is to attack on the deuce if I enter there to prevent the double anchor. But the 5 prime is just like such an efficient use of those 5 checkers. Yeah, or those 10 checkers with 5 back that might struggle to get into the action, you know? That 5 prime could just be kind of the key to position forever. And okay. We're dying to get checkers off the 24 points, so I'll hit there. Yeah, and there's a lot of play right here. This ended up pretty brittle. I think this would be a very different position if he had the 7 point instead. Aces are a bit of a dilemma here. But I don't really want to make the back game anymore. I would rather go forward. So I think I'm going to try to do that. Buy a little time here. We fans for me too? Wonderful. 6-4 can link up in the outfield, point on head. There's a lot of stuff he can do. But I really need to focus on getting these back checkers moving, I think. So let's go ahead and do this. 3 in, 6 can pop out to a number of places. And I feel like I'm in pretty good shape in this game. It's going to be really hard for me to turn the cube to 8, given that it's 9 away, 11 away here. So I'm not really thinking about it too much. I think we really want to hit with the 6. And then he still has a better board, so I don't see a reason to get another blot involved. I'll just try to play simple here. And hope that his lack of flexibility and many checkers back bites him eventually. His armies are very divided. That's his big liability in this position. So it feels like he's always one nightmare roll away from just like crashing and leaving me with positional outfield control for the rest of the game. But I have some risk in that arena as well. I think I just want to continue here. I don't see any reason to volunteer shots or anything like that. But I want to park it on the 18 so I can make it, is my idea. I just don't see a 4 to go along with it if I do that. All right. Still struggling to find real mobility here. Yeah, establishing a point out here would be pretty strong. So I think making some bid like this makes a lot of sense. We've probably gotten to the inflection point where I need to hit something. Of course, don't have time to sit on the 24 point either, so I am looking to get off that soon. But I have all kinds of material ready to start building. So I'm excited to start hitting away. Finally. 2-1. We could hit 1 in the outfield and leave only 4s from the bar, which is only 9 shots. Or we could hit 2 and leave 11 shots. I think just sending 1 back and reducing mobility probably makes more sense. Reduces shots as well. I would have been missed the other way. 1-3. Let's try again. There we go. And now what? Now I have an extra checker back. 4-1. I think I want to make the 10 point here. Hit twice is an option too. I don't want to just clean up. I think this plays as like part of a prime, and I don't have direct interaction with that 14 anyway. It is going to open up some 7s to run around, which will be nice for him too, but I think it's worth it for the interaction with this 4 point. And we still have a very interesting game here. Still a lot to play. I guess my outfield position is actually looking pretty stiff now. So if I enter, I need to be able to hop out, or I'll be giving up a point, which is a problem. So having lots of points in the way probably seems pretty good for him right now too. Or I can stay on the bar. That might be okay here too. All right, 2 in. 3 is going to be the only thing that doesn't give something up. Looking for a 6 or a 5 out next roll. He's going to take the pressure off that blot too. That's nice. And when he hops out here, now I have something to do with my 4s and my 1s as well. So I guess I kind of like that for me. 5. I think we have to hop out. And then right now it's 9s and 4s, which is just a 6-3 and 3s on top, and a 5-6 to hit as well. If I advance, then it's 2s, 6-1, 4-3, 4-5. Not sure it's actually like more shots. Might be a little more, but it's probably better than burying a checker to the ace. And it gets me closer to home. Maybe it exerts a little more pressure when I'm missed as well. I don't know. And like a 6-2 is the nuts right now. Ooh, this is pretty good too. Ooh, for sure. And then should I hit? Have to leave shots anyway. I don't think it's so valuable to get the third one up. And I'd have to step into direct range. So I think this is going to be my best. He wants to hit behind. Interesting. Probably just jump out and give the double shot, but I don't know. Buys him some time to maybe pick up that extra checker. He just doesn't have material to also cover this, you know? He could end up with another checker back. Seems like it can be harmful in a lot of situations. I think I want the board point here. But the blocking structure for both these is pretty nice too, but I think it's just better to not leave shots if I can avoid it. And now when he hits, he has to give up one of his anchors too, so I can get a lot of returns on this. Most entering numbers look like they're going to hit something. No such luck, but I'm building some counterplays still. Nice long game. So many opportunities for mistakes in games like this, and like just very complicated strategy that I wouldn't be surprised if I'm playing it PR terrible, but I feel like I'm coming up with good reasons for things in this one. Hopefully I'm surviving with my decisions. They've seemed like clear enough for the most part. I don't feel like there's any like big overplay moments I've had or anything like that. But that would mean that if anything, I'm like underplaying something, that I should be going for something bigger than I missed. Yeah, my structure's gotten a lot more stiff, even though I've improved my board a little bit here too, and improved my anchor situation. So I really need mobility and to hop out somehow when I enter here. Oh, we could just make the bar point. Lots of options here. Doesn't really want to be stuck behind this point in structure, I don't think, so wouldn't mind that idea. I would love to make the bar point as well. All right, 2 in. 4 is not so great. I think we want to keep the point in front of the anchor. I'm not sure about this one, though. This gives up a lot of outfield. This forces him to hit from the anchor if he's going to hit, and then I kind of have freedom in my board. Maybe this is better. I don't know if there's any relevant duplication. Guess some aces might be happy to advance to the 18, but probably not that different. Let's do this one. Double fives could have been a big swing. All right, I think more important than cleaning this blot up is getting out to the bar somehow. That's what I'll be looking to do on the next roll. So actually, probably he's not supposed to leave me fly shots because I want to find rolls where I hit them so bad. Those are some of my best. Yeah, so I think I'm popping out. And then what can I do with the one after that? Nothing. Could play behind, but I don't know. Seems a little too passive. That duplicates my bar point making rolls very well. All right, now I'm back to in trouble. On a 4 cube, no less. The gammon's starting to feel real finally, 20 minutes later. Okay, 2s. I don't think I want to give up my board, but I don't really want to give up this contact with these 2 blots either. I should get a lot of shots next roll. So I feel like trying something like this. So I think it's going to earn me an immediate shot a little too often. Yeah, something like this. I guess is that even what I want after he makes the 6 prime? I don't know. Okay, 5s are going to be forced. Well, if I can run these off the anchor quickly, then I can save a lot of gammons. But this is a pretty bad situation here. I'm going to be struggling to keep my checkers alive. All right, a little bit of help. Is this a mountain that I made? I like this idea of opening something up and letting me hit on the way out right now. Probably better to just let me keep crashing, but my board is pretty weak. Likely to give you a lot of shots if you can open up now. All right, fours is not so bad. I'll take it. Hope to not deteriorate my board any further and just start running checkers out. All right. Still just one dead checker. Yeah, I'm not sure you should open that up right now. I don't know if it gains enough. It does immediately give me a 6 to play, though, which I'm dying for. All right, all the 6s. Ouch. 3-1 manages to crack another point. Okay. I might have to work to get off the backgammon and not lose the match here. We'll focus on that first. Yeah, I think you should just be ripping checkers here and trying to threaten that backgammon anyway. All right, I get a shot. It would help a lot to hit it. Okay. What am I trying to do here? Does it help me save the gammon to... If he rolls 4s, I probably need to go with 1 at least. I don't know. I'm not completely clear on this. We'll just do this. We do pay to this a little bit, but it's a bit of a stretch to hope to hit the shot and save the gammon or win the game that way. So I think I'm okay with it. Prioritizing saving the backgammon, keeping a little bit of contact. I guess the backgammon is worth, like, it's 1 point of overage, so maybe it's not worth as much as normal either. All right. No other crossover, so I'll just hop out and save the backgammon. See if we can still save the gammon somehow. 4s. We're taking the 2 crossovers for sure, and then I guess just wasting no pips and taking a crossover. We'll do that. I'm not sure it's possible to save anymore. Let's do it this way. Looks like 2 sets, yeah. Okay. Here we are. 9 away, 3 away. I got my work cut out for me. I think I want a slot. Sure. Allows him to hit with a 4 and escape with tempo, which is a problem. But I want to build structure in front, so... Also down in the race already anyway. We get to cover it. Very nice. I still don't think I have enough advantage, if any advantage, to cube this. And I don't feel in a rush to split here either, with his 10 in the zone and his deep in pure point. So I think I'm going to focus on working on this back checker. Happy to see him up on the 23 there. Is this worth it? The 4 prime and give up the outfield completely? I think so. Aces are well duplicated. And so with the checkers back on the 24 still, I think I still have work to do in this position. But I am threatening quite a bit and maybe making a point on the edge here. Ooh, this is tricky. Could be a reasonable cube already. When I get away with the hit, I think I'm still happy to claim later. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm playing a little conservative here, but I'm going to go this route. And on a fan with all this work to do back here, I think if he passes this, I'm still happy. There's still, like, play in this game, you know? The race is kind of close. Okay, he does still want to play, yeah. So, practically, I would not have gained anything by cubing, that's for sure. Get ready to continue the closeout here. And the 6 prime. This is beautiful. Exactly the kind of game I need to get back in this game. I don't think I need to tempo hit off the edge there or anything like that. Let's just move the back checkers. 5-3, I guess, can just make the ace to keep it safe, not have another blot involved. Seems a little big to go for any sort of attacking play. And I would like to just make the 6 prime. He's probably going to be tempted to go for some sort of tempo hit to make sure that I can't 6' him, but okay. Yeah, I think that's probably what's called for. Let's play B. Oh, okay. Playing safe but not getting a point? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it could be better. And leaving a blot behind to deal with later. This stays more pure, leaves a shot, gives up a point though. That's like doing work for you. All right. Neither of my back checkers can move, so we're blitzing. Got it. That was easy enough to find. Ouch. 3s hurts. That could be a big problem for my game here. I had such nasty plans for this guy, too. But now I could be in danger of losing a gammon for the match. I think he's got to make the 5 for sure. And I really need to enter. I cannot. Okay, I'm in big trouble. 6 is going to hit a second one. I really need to specifically make the 23 point to save some gammons now. I need an anchor quickly before I get closed out here. Okay, I'm going to dance again. 4-2. All right, this is looking like last chance possibly for a deuce. I'm getting hit loose most of the time now, I think. Maybe not, though. He might be afraid of my 5-point board, but it's just, I mean, when he gets away with it, just over, right? And, like, it's, yeah, so I get to, okay. I guess he can still win a gammon here, but I'm pretty happy to come out of this with a 23 point for sure. All right, I enter and I don't crack. It's not too bad. Looking for a 6 out quickly. Yeah, I guess that 9 away, 1 away too. I'm not sure what my point of last take is. Must be low. I must have enough winning chances where I'd have to play it here if you recube me. Ouch. 4s is not what I had in mind. Yeah, okay. Try to not have numbers to play to destroy my board further. How well am I doing in the race? Yeah, I'm pretty close. Okay, that must be best by a long shot. And again, my take point is probably below 5%, so this must be a trivial take if he sends it, at least for a little while here. Looks like that makes it in that way. Let me just get closer to home. Am I somehow going to win the race for 2 points in this? That was not the plan. But I would take it. Could also be 11-5, 4-3. It's an interesting play there. I think I will take the 4-3 now. I had in the race, but a bunch of wastage, and we're seeing it pay off for him here too. Having 4 checkers off to my 1 now. I am still struggling, but I imagine I still have 5% or whatever it is I need in this game, so not getting anywhere near passing it, I don't think. He's got a whole extra 2 checkers off, though. Yeah, I mean, I think I have to. I'll be surprised if I don't have whatever the winning chances are that I need to play this one out. Oh, do I need to redouble? Can I lose my market? When should he pass? I have 4. That would take me to 8. Is 5 away, 3 away. And so I have 35, and he has 65. So he needs to be a big favorite. So if I take 4 checkers off, and he takes 2 off, I think he's still there. So I think I can make a PR decision and roll 1 here. So let's do that. Let's make some PR plays. Uh-oh, we're going to find out. Now I think I have market loss. It'd be funny if I lost my market already. He's got to be like a 2-1 favorite to take it. Oh, man. Okay, I would like him to miss. Do this the easy way. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm on lead roll. Oh, I've got an ace miss of my own too. Jeez. Don't do it to me this way. Okay. Crawford. Well, that's an exciting result. 1-away, 3-way Crawford. And we're just going to split in response. So basically DMP, Gammon's not worth that much for him. I don't think I want to enter high and provoke here. So let's do it this way. 4-3 gets there. Could have been anchoring, but it's a little bit duplicated. Where do I want the 6 now? Double shot, double shot. Getting hit twice a lot. I guess we just... This feels most DMP-ish, even though it strips the midpoint. At least prepares me to have some sort of offense. And when I get hit there, I've got all these different places to make an anchor. Seems reasonable to attack on the high point there, sure. All right, anchored up. That's a nice improvement for me. I got a lot of play in this game. Why did I waste clock time trying to find a PR decision in this one too? Okay. I feel like my first instinct is mobility, but he's got the better board and I don't really want to be hit out there. And this doesn't seem like the checkers are too misplaced. Maybe I should just do this. I don't know. It's weird to make points behind an anchor too. But I guess contact is inevitable, so improving my board in any way. So yeah, I think I feel better about making the 3 now the more I think about it. Four two's a little awkward. Nowhere safe to play. Still has a better board. Not sure he needs to give something up this way. We'll hit the back one. We could enter on the ace and hit from the front, but I want to keep my forward anchor. And this is no less awkward. Well, I guess he just has to leave a shot out here again. It's not so bad. And maybe I can win on this game. Ooh, that's very nice to make the 5 point. Can't move anything else. I don't see a reason to leave a shot, so we'll just play like this. And am I winning this game now? Probably not with more checkers back. I'm doing well. The race is really close. I need something that moves back checkers next roll. For sure. Like that, for example. Except that I think it should probably start doing that. And then maybe... Why not? 3s, 5s, and 6s. How do I pass up making this? Otherwise, I have to... What can I do? I could get one to safety and come out here to a double shot, so I'm going to leave a bunch of stuff. So, yeah, I might as well put him on the bar, I think. And we could come around to here and leave only 2s and keep the extra spare on the anchor here. Or we can make a bid for the outfield now. Hope to link up out there somehow. This just feels like the right idea here with everything, like maximum mobility and all this. And like when he fans, I'm happy if I can establish some point out here to try to help me come home. And this just feels kind of overrun. Like I can safety and then I have to kind of run the gamut again whenever he enters. But I guess his entering numbers, he's got too many points, so he's giving something up. So maybe I don't want to give him ways to hit when he'll be like volunteering a lot of the times when he enters. I don't know. We'll go this way then. All right. So I get 9s to hit out of it. No such luck, and I can't safety, and I'm going to have to give something up. Oh, this is an awful roll. Gross. What's the best thing to do with this? I guess I can... I only have to give 1 point up if I play like 7 to 5, 7 to ace, something like this. Or I can bring them all in. It's a fine play too. I guess clearing the 8 later doesn't seem like a big problem. I'm going to go like this. I don't know. And I have lost the fight for the outfield. For now. Twos was a pretty bad roll there. I hope I found the best of it, but I don't know. Those are some of the most confusing ones. I guess I could have shifted 3 days. What would my play be then? I don't know. I can play 2 in and cover, 4 in and 5 to 3, 2 in and 4 out, and get hit with everything. Let's just make a point. Putting a little additional pressure on that blot on the 2-point. And not leaving anything too decisive for him to do in this roll. All right, fly shots, 10s, right? 10s and 12s. What gets here? 14s and 16s. All right, I think I do want to hit and buy myself some time. And if I leave it like this, it's 4 3 4 4 2 5 2 6 2 3 2 4, and I could clean one of them up and have it just be 4 4 2 6 2 4. Yeah, okay, that seems worth it. Otherwise, stepping up seems pretty nice too. Oh, I got there with that. And yeah, let's try to get home right now. That was a huge roll. All right, we get to close a point too and keep him dancing a little bit longer. Yeah, that could be it. I could have decided this one. Let's make a point close to home here. 4. And not on 4s no matter what. So I think they're all fine. Let's take a crossover though. I don't know. No, let's go like this. I'm not sure what the difference is there. I get confused by those all the time. How about like this? And how about like this? I don't know if I want to check around the 6 or the 5 there. We don't have to leave 4s yet, but typically we like to do that while he's on the bar. So maybe I missed an opportunity there, but turned out very well, of course. Let's see. I think we want to get ready to clear the 6, but we have no shot levers if I just play 5 days and take a checker off. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to defer it. Try to have some checkers off first. 6-2 would have been leaving a shot. I timed it well in the roll out of 1. Things are looking good. I thought I was in big trouble in this match, and now I'm like big favorite to win it here. Back from the dead. All right, 4s gets to clear. 6-1, 5-1, 4-1. And 6s will decide it. Sweet. Good match to my opponent. I get to go ahead and update to 4-2 now. All right. After 6 rounds. That was an exciting match. I think, yeah, I think he kind of let me back in it with that recube to 4. In the game where I turned it around and sent back to 8. 3 away, 9 away. So, something to learn from in that one. Or maybe I'm way off and I was supposed to pass. We'll see in the evaluation afterward. But my sense is I think I got away with one there. Those are tough to know, though. Don't come up too often. It's not supposed to be like punished like that for it every time, too. They're frustrating because like it's like a massive amount of equity, but still what usually happens is he just wins the race and wins the match as a result, you know? So it feels like a strong play when it goes that way. Yeah. But okay, looks like I played pretty well in that one too. Excited to see what it comes out on plus as I study through this one. And I think deadline is, so I'm going to the Cherry Blossom tournaments very shortly here. I'm recording this on the 12th. I don't know when I'll post it. Probably this weekend or something like that. But I'll probably be in Virginia already once I'm there. And then I'll be there for a week. And probably the next round will be drawn shortly after that. And I'll be back with round 7. We have at least 3 more rounds to go with that win. So excited to keep doing these and to do some more study videos too. And interviews when they pop up, when people are interested. Let me know if there's someone that I should reach out to that like really wants to talk on here. I'm still trying to get Dimitri from BMAB on. I hope he frees up to do something soon. But yeah, let me know who else should be on my list. And I'll work on more interviews for the channel too. But that's it for today. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. And yeah, enjoy your studies.